The world is full of reports of fantastical creatures, otherwise known as cryptids. Rising in popularity in recent years, cryptids have been featured in multiple styles of media: books, movies, TV, video games, and even trading cards. Cryptids have risen to one of the world's most compelling subjects. From Mothman to the Loch Ness Monster, every region of the world seems to have at least one story or myth of these beasts of legend. Some creatures are reported all across countries or regions, such as Bigfoot. South Carolina is the only reported home for our next cryptid. Let's take a look into the Lizard Man. The lizard man is described as a bipedal reptile that stands at 7 feet with green, scaly skin and red, piercing eyes. There are conflicting reports on whether the eyes are on the side of its head, similar to an alligator, or in the front, like a primate. It reportedly inhabits swamps, bogs, forests, and occasionally suburban areas. On July 14, 1988, the Lee County Sheriff's Office investigated a report of a car that was damaged overnight while parked at a home on the edges of the Scape Ore Swamp. The car reportedly had tooth marks and scratches, with hair and muddy footprints left behind. Sheriff Liston Truesdale noted this was the start of various claims of the lizard man in the swamp. 17-year-old Christopher Davis reported to the sheriff that 2 weeks prior his car was damaged by a creature he described as a green, scaly creature standing about 7 feet tall, had 3 fingers, and red eyes. According to Davis, he was driving home from working the night shift when his car got a flat tire. After fixing it, he saw a creature walking towards him. Davis got in his car and began to drive, but soon the creature was on top of him. He applied his brakes, causing the creature to roll off of the car, giving Davis enough time to escape. Coverage by newspapers and media resulted in increased attention for his claims. The lizard man was reported again in 2008. A couple in Lee County reported the same damage to their car that Davis reported 20 years earlier. Their van was full of bite marks and scratches. This garnered the attention of the community and the media. The lizard man had returned. CNN mentioned the lizard man in their coverage of this story. This is the video by CNN.
The legend blows in with a brisk winter wind, sending chills through neighbors in Lee County.
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
Bob Rawson looks down at the blood on his van, all the claw marks, and check out the hood.
He literally bit, and you can feel it underneath where he's bit right straight through here.
Who he is a point of renewed debate in these parts. Some sure they know the only creature capable of this kind of damage.
They say it's the lizard man.
If it is the lizard man, he's back nearly 2 decades after first being spotted near Scape Ore Swamp. No one's ever been able to confirm an account of the 7-foot monster with green skin, 3 toes, and a 3-fingered claw.
Lizard with bad attitude. Oh my goodness.
In addition to the car damage, the Rawsons noticed that the boxes that their cats usually sleep in were empty, aside from the towels that they sleep on, and these were shredded. They looked at the morning paper, same thing. Whoever did this, the Rawsons, aren't taking any chances.
There's one in the chamber. It's .40 caliber. It's not a 9mm.
His Glock loaded, Rawson ready to shoot what he feels is most likely a bear. Lee County Sheriff E.J. Melvin says it could be a coyote. But then again,
you see all the scratch marks, and first thing everybody say, they go to lizard man, return. Sheriff, the lizard man's back. And then, you know, you think it's a joke, but you look at the damage of the vehicle, it's hard to say.
Although there are no reports for the lizard man pre-1988, some wonder if the lizard man may be on a 20-year hibernation cycle. The last official sighting, according to the Cryptid Wiki, was in 2008. Will the lizard man return in 2028? So what is the lizard man? Little is known about this bipedal humanoid reptile, and with only 2 officially recognized sightings, it is doubtful we will learn any more unless it reappears. Will it reappear again in 2028? No one knows what the next 6 years will bring, but if you find yourself in Lee County, South Carolina, be careful where you leave your car.